Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from High Branch Brewing Company out of Concord, North Carolina. This beer is called Shure, S-U-R-E. This is an oatmeal stout with coffee, you can see there. They didn't really put any other description about it other than that. It's 7.5 ABV, so, you know, not an imperial stout, but not real small either. So that's all I know about it. I haven't tried this yet, so we'll see how it is, but I'm definitely anticipating something tasty because these guys make good beer most of the time, so. I can already smell the coffee from here. So as you can see, it pours a very, very dark brown with a nice tan head, slightly less than one finger. So I am getting a little bit of coffee, but to be honest, the roasty character is more reminiscent of roasted malts than coffee, at least for me. There is a little bit of dark chocolate in there, and the coffee is like really dark roasted malt. It's not like a mocha aroma or anything, but it smells good. Ooh. Man, that is very flavorful. I will say, for whatever reason, anytime they use coffee, or previously, anytime they used coffee, I always thought that it came off with like this nutty, like peanut butter character. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's the type of coffee or something in the brewing process. I have no idea, but there's just something that stuck out to me that it was like always tasted like super nutty, like peanut, like they put peanut butter in it. But this is definitely not like that. There's definitely more coffee in the taste than in the aroma. I mean, it tastes like really, really good quality coffee. I mean, and I'm not a coffee expert. I honestly don't drink coffee that often, but I drink. I love coffee and beer, and this is one of the better coffee flavors that I've gotten out of beer. It's not quite up there with, like, at least in my opinion, with Berry or Skillet, and but that's a little bit of a bigger beer too. Excuse me, but it's not overly acrid. Or ashy or roasty. It has a dark roast, like espresso character, but it's not like overly roasted, like burnt. Sometimes stuff like that almost comes off as like burnt pretzels to me. It's weird, but that's not like this at all. It's very, very clean. I will say that the body is not quite what I expected, given it's an oatmeal stout, but yeah, it's got a little bit of creaminess to it, but coffee stouts usually tend to seem like thinner than regular stouts for whatever reason. I don't know if something in the coffee bean itself thins the beer out. This is definitely not thin, and it's definitely not thin in the flavor. It's very, very full flavored. This is absolutely a coffee lover's beer. Like I said, in the aroma, I was getting more roasty, like malt, but it's definitely in the flavor. It's definitely more actual coffee. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it because it's so well rounded. It tastes exactly what I would want something like this to taste like. There's no like overly hop character, but it's not sweet either. It's nice and balanced. Yeah, really, you know, if someone said, you know, make me a coffee stout that's 7.5% alcohol with no other flavorings in it or anything, this is what I would want. I mean, this is honestly what I would want. It's very, very good. And I think it's a step in the right direction for these guys for the coffee beers, because they've done a decent amount of stouts and stuff with coffee, and this is probably my favorite one, to be honest. I would like to see them use the same coffee and maybe the same recipe, but scale it up to make it like a 11% stout with the same coffee in it. I think that would be nice. And I'd like to see them take some, not this one because it's only 7.5, but some of the bigger stouts they have been doing. I'd like to see them take those and put them in barrels, just because I think they're big enough they could probably stand up to the barrel. So yeah, this is really good. I would definitely buy this again. I think it was like $16 a can, which in my opinion is a steal for this. $4. Very, very tasty. Very flavorful. Very well rounded. There's nothing even close to like any type of brewing flaw in it. Honestly, I don't think I can't see how they could have done a better job than this, to be honest, for what this is supposed to be. So kudos to High Branch for another really, really great beer. It seems like there's a ton of coffee in this by the flavor. I hope it's not that crazy where it's going to keep me up all night or something, but even if it does, so be it. I really like this beer. But I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.